Hello, and welcome back to Greek Myths and Legends, where I deep dive into the Greek myths. Today, I'll be deep diving into the myth of Hades and Persephone, a myth that is somewhat misunderstood by some. There aren't many interpretations of the myth of Hades and Persephone as far as I know. I could be wrong. I'll do research on that later. Let's get started. First things first, just like last episode, let's get to know the characters. Hades is our first character. Hades is a son of the Titans Kronos and Rhea. His siblings are Zeus, Poseidon, and Hera. He is the king of the underworld and is often depicted as a vigorous, bearded man. Our next character is Persephone. Persephone is a true nature child and is the daughter of the harvest. She is the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. Our third character is Zeus. I don't really think I need to get into detail, but for the ones who don't know Greek mythology, Zeus is the chief deity of the Greek pantheon. He is the god of sky and weather. He can control lightning and thunder. Our last character is Demeter. Demeter is the mother of Persephone and is often referred to as Mother Nature. She is the goddess of agriculture, fertility, and the harvest. Yes, more characters than the last one, I know, but they're more important to the myth. Let's dive into the myth. The myth of Hades and Persephone is a timeless tale that explores love, abduction, and the origins of the changing seasons. One day, Persephone was strolling through meadows when she noticed a beautiful flower that she has never seen before. When she reached to pick it, the ground beneath her gave way and she fell into the underworld. Hades had been watching her for a long time and had fallen in love with her. He'd been waiting for the moment to take her as his wife. When he saw her fall, he knew it was the perfect chance to make his move. Once Demeter found out that Persephone was missing, she was absolutely heartbroken. She searched for Persephone everywhere with no luck of finding her. She was devastated, and her grief made her neglect her duties as goddess of agriculture, and as a result, crops withered and famine spread across the land. Zeus knew about the plan Hades made and was afraid to directly intervene, but instead he proposed a compromise and suggested that Persephone would spend 6 months with Hades in the underworld as his wife, and the other 6 with her mother on earth. Hades agreed to the compromise, and Persephone became queen of the underworld. When Persephone returned to the land of the living, her mother would rejoice and crops would flourish again. But when she left to return to the underworld, the land would become barren. Again, as I said in the beginning of this episode, there are no interpretations of the myth as far as I know. That concludes this episode of Myths and Legends. Thanks for listening. Hope you tune in next week, where I'll be deep diving into the myth of Athena and Pallas.